Now, another interesting thing we found with Garrett is his hamstring range, his hamstring strength in a specific range. Hold right there, Garrett. Hold. It's a little bit weak below that 90. So if he's trying to do a deep squat or deep lunge and the hamstrings aren't strong and that deep knee bend, it could start to limit what his quads and his hips will allow him to do. Now, what we've also noticed is when we kinetically link these, when we do our kinetic chain muscle testing and we involve the plantar flexors, he loses the entire thing. And that tells us that the foot is inhibiting the hamstrings through the entire range of motion. Now we can test the plantar flexors in isolation, and I can kind of break that a little. I shouldn't be able to break this. So if we have plantar flexor or a weak foot, remember this is our foundation. If this is weak, we're going to get inhibition down the kinetic chain because the nervous system just doesn't feel safe with maintaining tension. So we have to reconnect plantar flexors with the the toe flexors with the plantar flexors with the knee flexors. So to do this, Garrett's going to flip over into his back, and he's going to do an isometric hamstring bridge with the feet. So he's going to bring the foam roller as far in as you can, okay, before you even go up, okay? Bring it tight. So we're getting him past that 90 degrees where he's got a little bit of inhibition, and the foam roller is going on the forefoot. So he's curling the toes down, might cause a little cramping. He's lifting those heels up. Now you're going to do just a 2-inch bridge. Hold that right there. What do you feel?
I feel like from my back of my knee all the way down to the
Back of the knee all the way down to the ankles, right? So bring the knees in a little bit. Now squeeze my hand. Good. Still pretty good?
It's like hamstring down the feet.
Hamstring down to the feet. Now lift this one up. Hold.
Yeah.
Great. A little more crampy. Is the feet cramping? Yep.
You're cramping like one.
Switch sides. Yeah. And you can see the feet are starting to fail because they're getting tired. Lift that heel up, lift that heel up. Good. And you can see where he starts to break down. So the forefoot, relax. The forefoot is what's giving up first. So you can see that heel starting to drop. It's not necessarily the hamstrings that are the issue, but the feet. If the feet and the foundation are faulty, they will cause inhibition because we're only as strong as our weakest link. And in this case, Garrett's feet are getting tired first, and that kinetic chain all the way up is starting to shut down on him. And he's already reporting that it feels easier to move or get a little bit deeper into that squat position. Because what happens is if we don't have strength in specific ranges, the nervous system won't allow you to go to it because the joint's not supported on both sides. So now that the hamstring's working better in a deeper squat position, the quads can now relax a little bit more and it can be pulled into the squat more effectively. He's got more range, he's got more stability around the joint, and less likely he's going to hurt something while trying to perform the movement loaded.